How's it going, guys? Welcome back to 7 years from now. We just finished up chapter 9, going into chapter 10 here. Oh, why? Oh yeah, because Riku was saying that he plans to go down to the basement alone this time. And which makes sense if someone's going to ambush us or whatever, if that plays out the same. It's good to have a lookout up top. It's simple, Ruto. You said that you were attacked by someone before you lost consciousness, right? And then that set up this whole chain of, like, resetting your memories and everything. Or not even memories, like time travel. Yeah. And that you know where the files are, right? Well, the general area. Then the smartest thing to do is to get in quickly, just get what we need, then get out. I presume that there are cameras in the underground room. So even if we were to go together, it'll just result in your identity being found out. But wouldn't me sneaking in make more sense since I've done it before? Nah, I need you to act as the sentry. Sentry? I need you to keep an eye out for the guys who will be trying to follow after me. I mean, if you use the keycard and the code and everything, it shouldn't trip any alarms. People shouldn't automatically be going to follow up on this. You should be fine, and as long as you get out quietly and, you know, maybe don't permanently remove anything and give anyone an excuse to look at the footage. Oh, Jesus, cat just opened the door of the room and scared the hell out of me. If you don't give anyone a reason to follow up on it, then they might never check the footage, you know? I guess, but there could be a guy in a room looking at cameras, like, seeing, like, oh, there's someone in the room right there, right now. That way, even if I fail, we'll know the identity of the guy who attacked us. Hello, little one. I guess the cat's gonna come hang out for the next little bit here. I'll just let her sit in the lap. But wouldn't that mean that you'll be caught? Yeah, well, if that happens, just report it to the police or something. I don't think I enunciated any of that. Report it to the police or something. But what if they don't trust me? Then just travel back to Monday, I guess? What if I can't? There's nothing to indicate I have any control over that. We give up? Riku. Well, it can't be helped. But if we don't do anything, then we'll end up knowing nothing. Even if we do the same thing again, it's just gonna be the same outcome. And if this is something me from yesterday wouldn't have been able to do, since it was just me alone. But Ruto, you're here now. You probably can't tell, but that just makes me really happy. I wonder if it'll go well. It will. It can't be a coincidence that the first time repeated for you. It must be fate. And good things will definitely continue from now on, for sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll get ready then. Let's meet up in 20 minutes time at Kakeru's room. Is this like a great plan? I don't know. Kind of. It's at least 3/4 of a plan. And before that, Ruto, just in case you return to Monday again, I'll tell you a secret of mine. What do you mean? If you were to know something only I knew, then it'll be faster for me to believe you. Yeah, that's good. It seemed like you started believing it quite quickly this time around, but this is a good idea. Yeah, I see. So what's the secret? Sorry, Ruto. I've actually eaten gravy fried rice before. What? What? I didn't realize that the point was that neither of us had it before. I thought it was that we had it and loved it and wanted to go get it. It's about time. It's been 20 minutes, has it? He's not here. Dear Haruto, sorry for tricking you like this, but it's best for me to go alone. When I read the first part of that sentence, I was like, oh god, what has he done? Has he sold us out or something? Shit. So he didn't involve us at all, not even as a sentry. If I'm able to get the files, I'll hide them in the flower pot on the first floor. If I get caught, please find it there. Oh, so he's just gonna stash it and run. Riku! 20 minutes is probably enough time for him to go do it. Oh shit, are we taking control of him for a minute? I told Haruto that it'll be easy. This is nerve-wracking. And did he even get a chance to tell you where to look? Let's do this. I don't think he had a chance to tell you where to look, man. I have no idea. Are you gonna smash that speaker again like you did before? Oh, see, there was a buzzing sound. I don't know if that was a speaker, him like not breaking it or whatever. All right. Oh, well, there's a big thing telling me where to go. I was just like, I know where to go. I remember, but it's telling me. It should be here. Reports. Is he going to see Hiratu's name? Got it. Report on LMD and the illegal activities of Nishikata Hospital. This is it. Amazing. It's just like you said, Haruto. The contents. That's for later. I have to get out of here first. Yeah, run. Be quick. Be much quicker. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, I just found out you could move this way. I've just strictly been clicking all this time. I'll hide the files here. Of that flower pot. Literally the closest, easiest to get to flower pot imaginable. Now, I think he's gonna get caught. Just because the game has made such a big point out of that. But I don't think he would necessarily. I guess that's it for me. It was right for me not to bring Haruto along. Haruto, I'll leave the rest to you. Dang, son. And you said you're in college, so like you breaking and entering is actually like a crime, not just like a juvenile offense. I have to go. We have to go help. It's too late. It's very noticeably, very definitely too late, but we should probably go try and recover those files before anyone notices. Looks like some boy trespassed into an area off limits. He was escorted out by security. Security? A security staff of the hospital? I think so. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't think you guys got assaulted. I just assumed it was security. Hey, by the way, why would you ask that? Oh, I was just interested. Oh. I had that exchange totally backwards. It was Haruto asking the woman. I thought the woman was just casually like, did you hear about the boy who got escorted? And it seemed like a weird thing for her to bring up. Is that so? Yeah, that was dumb, man. You definitely just singled yourself out as being like an accomplice or something. Let's talk to whoever this is. The kid was fine. I'm glad. Whatever you're getting at is unclear. Sorry, lady. Or dude. It was hard to say. It's the same report from before. Riku. I want to go look for him. I can't. I have to check the report first. And also, he's probably like in a secure location, in a security building or whatever. Don't think you'll be able to just stroll right in or anything like that. Not going to share this one with anyone. Hey, I guess it was kind of a private operation with just the two of us. It's no use. I can't understand a thing. There's too many medical terms in here. I don't have any time. Who do we... Dr. Chiqui, maybe? Yeah, bring it to him. But, like, is he a part of it? Is he an evil doctor or anything like that? Is he going to be willing to just help us just 'cause? He seems like he's been friendly and useful so far. I guess there's a chance he might continue to help us with this. Worth a shot. I almost ran right past it. Now that I know about this joystick style control, I'm just cruising around. Oh, you're here today too? Yeah, is Dr. Chiqui here? He's on break at the moment, but he should be inside as always. Yeah, but does he have patience like after this or anything? Because I'm definitely going to have to eat up some time of his. Hey, Haruto, did you recall anything? Oh, wait. Hey, Haruto, did you recall anything? Important, gotta switch over voices. There's no way that's been consistent across these episodes. Doctor, I need your help with something. Something not particularly medical related, but kind of. I want you to take a look at this. This is... So about that document. We're just gonna quickly fill him in. I told Dr. Chiqui what Riku told me about the hospital and about how I came to get the files. I see. And so you decided to bring this report here? Doctor, do you think Riku is okay? Yeah, they're not gonna kill him or anything. Jesus. Oh, well, I guess if he's saying it's a crooked hospital and there's security guards of the hospital, then maybe he thinks they would have done more. Well, the cops, perhaps, or maybe... Either way, I can't say for sure. Let's see. About that report. So, is it true that the hospital's doing something bad? Yeah, it does state that they did on the front cover where it says illegal activities. It does. Then if we have this, we might be able to save Kakeru and Hinoka. Doctor? Ratu? I don't think confronting the hospital about this file will save your friends, right? I guess it won't be as easy as that. But maybe we could go to the police or take it to the press or broadcasting stations? Ruto, let me give it to you straight. That method won't work. What? Why not? And what are we supposed to do? I have an idea. If this works, we could bring to light the injustices of the hospital and change the treatment of LMD. What do we have to do? First of all, do you know why your idea won't work? No, don't chew on my headphone cable. Get that out of your mouth. You just got kicked out of the lap. Over to the side you go. No more gonna chew on my shit anymore? Okay, that's what I thought. Do you know why your idea won't work? Because the police won't believe us? That too, but that's not the only reason. No! Why are you just chewing it in a different place? Alright, this has to be dealt with. You're getting kicked out of the room, and it's your own fault. The hospital will try to stop us? Yeah, that's possible too. There are also more factors. The hospital's influence, the reliability of this evidence, even the court costs are no small matter either, and probably the manner in which you retrieve the evidence. I think if you committed a crime to get evidence, then it probably in some way affects its authenticity or viability. But there's one most significant reason as to why your idea won't work. The most significant reason is because you're on their side. Yes, time. Ratu, even if your idea works brilliantly, it'll still take years until something happens. That long? That won't do, right? So what you're saying is that your idea won't take that long? Possibly. Please tell me, what should I do? Of course I'll tell you. But I have some conditions. Conditions? Firstly, no matter who questions you in the future, you will not tell them that I was involved. Okay, I'll keep that a secret. And the second condition. Actually, before that, I would like to make a 1B. Haruto, there's something I want to confirm with you. What is it? I don't want you to be surprised, but did you happen to live this day twice? You don't happen to be time leaping, are you? Ah, so he is aware. He does know of this. Is this his doing? Chapter 10, Taking Sounds. What did you do to us? Is this all part of the incense? Also, that's a pretty batshit crazy question to ask. If it's not true, then it's just like the weirdest, craziest possible thing you ever could have brought up. I saw how you were acting on Monday, so I had an inkling. You jumped back to now at that time, right? You jumped back to now at that. That's confusing. How do you know? So it really was that dodgy medicine. I see. It really... I was right. Doctor? Oh, don't worry. I just had a feeling I was right, so I got really happy. Happy? More importantly, how do you know? I mean, you were the one who... Yeah, I was the one who made you time leap, I think. I mean, I'm the one surprised that you didn't even accuse me. Well, that doesn't matter. Anything you want to ask me? Yeah, man, why? And how? Mostly why. There's so many questions. Why did you make me time leap? And how did you? Yes, these are the questions Good. We're on the same page, Haruto. This is exactly what I needed to know. I mean, time leaping? Is such a thing even possible? Of course. I mean, you're the walking proof of that, right? And as for why, long story short, my father did researches about time leaping. And then I took over, and I've always wanted to try out some experiments. That's so uncool, dude. And you showed up, which gave me the opportunity to do so. What about all your other patients? What was so special about me? But you could have just experimented on yourself. Why did you have to do it on me? That would have been the best option, but unfortunately it only works for certain kids. You just happen to be one of those special kids. But I do apologize for experimenting on you without your permission. I can't say for sure why it turned out like this, but I must have had a reason. What do you mean? If it worked at all, I guess you don't know when it's going to activate or anything? Or... Interesting, because you know when you're starting the reset point. You know when someone's gonna come back to that moment. Weird that you didn't ask us about it that particular day, I guess. Because if that's what you knew, if you gassed us or whatever, that whenever we did hop back into time would be to that moment, you'd think you would bring it up right then. But that doesn't work very well narratively, does it? Wait, how do you mean by special? And what exactly is time leaping? You just go back in time? How can that be? You still can't believe it, but you experienced it. I don't know, man. I'm just looking for more specifics. I'm sure it's not easy to accept the fact that you can jump back in time. That I can? Not could or did? Can? If I was to go out to the public, it'll cause a lot of problems, or worse. So I need you to make sure you never talk about it to others. But tell me more, or tell me, why am I special? What were you and your father trying to achieve with time? Stop right there, Haruto. My second condition in helping you is to not ask anything more about the experiment's purpose or speak about it to others. That's some heavy shit to ask someone to not talk about. And that you continue to be my test subject. Jesus, this seems like blackmail and a little sketchy as hell. What do you think? These are my conditions. Wait, what do you mean by test subject? Well, for starters, let's get you to go back to Monday again. And then tell me what you've leaped through time. Tell me that you leaped through time. Let's start with that first. Wait, that means I'm already your test subject. Yeah, that's why I told you a bit about the experiment. What? You got me into this mess in the first place, and you're only telling me that much? It's because you weren't sure about the situation the first time around. There should be no reason for me to experiment on you without your permission. So that means there are other people who can do what I did? No, the only one who can perform time leaping is me, I'm sure of that. Who can perform it. So that, and you've never had a successful test subject, I guess is what he's saying. But if that's the case, calm down, Haratu. You might be a test subject, but there are no disadvantages for you in this case. If it succeeds, you get to return to Monday, and if not, we just continue. And to be able to go back in time will mean wonders for you, especially in your current situation, right? I still think I got the short end of the stick, but I guess I have no choice. And if I'm going to go along with this, what amazing plan are you going to suggest? Well, I can't say for sure that it's amazing, but Ratu, what if I were to tell you that I know who took Riku? This guy is suddenly very Doc Brown-y. maybe he's the son of Doc Brown or something, you know? How do you know? I told you that I used to work at the hospital, right? Well, things happened. Things? Crazy-ass illegal experiment things? Well, just like you, I tried to bring the injustices of the hospital to light. Surprising, but it didn't end the way I intended, or I wanted it to. I failed. That was when I got the person who took away Riku. Got to know the person. I see. Then Dr. Chiqui, let's do this together. I can't. The only thing I can do is support you. That feels like together, I would say. There are things that I have to work on for the time being. The time leaping experiment? Ratu! Not asking any questions about the experiment is one of my conditions. Right. So, what will you do? Will you agree to cooperate and have me tell you the name, or... I guess we have to. Time traveling seems pretty legit, and if everyone gives me things like, oh, I've already had gravy rice before, then I can catch everyone up on it really quickly and be like, hey guys, a few days ago, well, for me, a few days ago, for you, 0 time. I met you for the first time in 7 years. I had 0 memories, but now I kind of know who you are. It would be good. You could slowly piece together all those memories again, and then just stroll into the hospital to kind of like, what up, guys? I remember everything about our lives. I never lost my memories at all. I'm a normal kid. Wait a moment. If you tell me the name, what am I supposed to do? That'll be up to you. But we'll go back in time 2 days and stop them from ever being born. I don't think that'll work. But that will put you in a better situation than now. My current situation, Riku is taken away, and the only thing I have is the files. Can you give me some time to think? Sure, but make sure you don't leave this room or talk to anyone about it. I have to think in this room? Well, can I play Minecraft for a little bit or something first? Maybe just like a little bit? Yeah. I'll give you time to think, but you may never leave until you say yes. I guess it's about time we just say yes to this and get a move on. Have you decided? Well, yeah, you didn't give me a ton of a choice, old man. Please tell me who took Riku. So, that means you'll cooperate with me in my experiments? Yes, but I have a condition as well. If the experiment fails, please help me find Riku. Alright, I promise. Okay then. Could you please tell me what you were doing from Monday to Wednesday the first time around? Oh, right, I didn't tell you about it. Well, first... Blah, 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 blah. I'm glad that now and again it just does this, because there could be such significant chunks of the game dedicated to, like, prattling through these details and stuff, and consistently the game does a quick little aside, a cutaway, where it's like, I just told them the essentials. Moving on. I see, so the first time you guys sneaked in together, and then you guys were both ambushed by somebody? I see. Is he just gonna, like, whack me over the head or something? Okay, I got it. Well then, let's take you back to your 3rd Monday then. Huh? How? What do you mean, huh? You said we were going to cooperate, right? Yeah, I did, but, like, right now? Yeah, now. But then the document Riku got. You can get that any time when you need it. That's, like, not really true. Why don't I just sit here for like an hour and read over it or something, or like I guess we kind of already went over it with the Chiqui. I guess we kind of know that it is a shady document. That's the extent of what we really need to know. I guess we don't need to retrieve it every time. We can just go back in time and say, hey Riku, let's not risk ourselves at all. We know that this document exists. When we have like a little bit more of a smoking gun, you know, evidence of this, then we can go retrieve it. It's probably a good plan. And if you were to return to Monday, Riku wouldn't be caught in the first place, right? That's true. Oh, but you still haven't told me who attacked us. No problem. Just ask the other me after you return back to Monday. Yeah, but then we won't... We'll have to re-talk through everything all over again. Jesus, why? Why can't you tell me now? Think of it as an insurance for getting you to actually go through with the deal. But do you want to quit? No, I've already made my mind. I want to do this. That's the spirit? Now? Oh, a phone call. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Uh-huh. You sure? I heard you? Your friend Kakuru just had a seizure. He's in a coma. Oh shit, we better go back immediately. They don't know the exact cause, but his life is in danger. Probably because he found out Riku's been taken, maybe. What? But why? Someone from the hospital will be coming here soon. Actually, I don't have any time to explain right now. We have to hurry, Ratu. Wait a minute. I'd like to wait for you, but if someone was to come here, you won't be able to return to Monday anymore. So... Kakaru... I think you have to, man. Just do it. 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 Alright, come this way, then. How are you going to do this? Please, get in here. I mean, we didn't do this last time, right? What the hell is all this machine about now? Let me explain. If it's true that you will return to Monday, but it's actually only going to be your consciousness, so instead of returning, I guess it's more like sending your current memories to the you back on Monday? When I press this button, you'll lose consciousness in 10 seconds and your memories will be sent back in a few minutes. But for you, it'll feel like suddenly jumping back in time after losing consciousness. Alright, are you ready? So what activated this last time? Did we get caught and brought back here or something? Like, it doesn't make sense how losing consciousness before randomly triggered it. Like, we have slept in between when we first got smoked by a Chiqui. I don't know if all this adds up super well. I mean, I need to think on it harder. Say hi to me from Monday, will you? I guess it won't take much convincing for a Chiqui. We'll just be like, hey, we time traveled. And he'll be like, sweet. Just like I knew you would. Whew, I guess he'll be here soon. Oh shit, did he not time travel me? Did he just lock me up in a little tube? Did he sell me out? Hey, it's been a while. Oh. Kakaru, it sure has Dr. Chiqui. Can he time travel too? My duty. I doubt he can time travel. He was probably just there to follow up and get help after the craziness with Riku. So we're going to come into the lab here. How are we possibly going to explain this succinctly? Are you okay? You seem a little out of it. I guess it worked. I really returned? Ratu, are you alright? Sounds an awful lot like you're talking like a time traveler. Dr. Chiqui, there's something I need to tell you. Yeah, well, good. It's probably a good thing that it does one of these. I told Dr. Chiqui about how this was my third Monday, as well as everything necessary. I see. So you heard that Kakaru was in a coma, and you came back to today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why did they contact you about Kakaru? Do you know him? Yes, I do know Kakaru. Are you related to Kakaru, and then we're related to you in some way? Is that seems like too much. It seems too... I mean, but if this is a genetic disorder, could be like a cousin or something, but it seems like that would be information that would be shared with me, maybe. But if they contacted me, they most likely were inquiring about you or the files. Perhaps they already knew that you were here. Well... They even keep tabs on me, actually. I told you about that as well, right? Yeah, you said that in the past you tried to do the same thing as us. Yeah, I think that it was around the time I just met you. He always does like, yep, and I don't know how to do it, because he always says it in the middle of like a legit conversation where it doesn't seem to fit very well. So I don't know if it's supposed to be just a quiet little like, yep, yep, yep. And so I just typically skip over it or return it into a yeah or a uh-huh or something. But I think I've consistently not been reading his yups because it just seems off. What's the matter? You said that you didn't remember much about me, right? Yeah, I said so just then. Oh, for you it'll be a little while back. But you actually do remember, right? It's one thing that's been bugging me. I had a heart condition in the past, and I was saved by receiving a heart transplant from Aoi. Is this the truth? Ooh, did you do the surgery, maybe? I don't really know what his history was. It said he was like a brain and memory specialist. Did you hear about your sickness from your friends? Yeah, they told me. I see. As for the transplant, what made you think so? Actually, when I stuck into that room, I saw a surgical record along with the report. And my friend told me that my sickness can only be cured by a transplant. I see. A surgical record, huh? Ooh. Did Owie die and the hospital covered it up or something by saying it was a transplant? Or, like, they wouldn't take the heart unless she was already dead. The hospital's doing shady shit, though. I don't know. Ruto, even if there was a surgery, the heart donor is never disclosed and it's kept a secret. So maybe it's as you said, and maybe it's not. But regardless of that, you're still here and healthy, right? And probably have a killer crazy scar from a heart transplant. Yeah, that's true. But, Doctor, do you know why Owie passed away? I remember that Owie was suffering from LMD as well. But why would you like to know? That's personal. Yeah, I see. Thank you for not pushing the subject. I think I understand what you're thinking. You've lost your memories, and I guess that makes you feel anxious. But if you really want to know the truth, it's better to find out yourself than ask someone about it. Having someone tell you about something means to overwrite your memories. Yeah, that would make sense, actually. Like, that happens even for someone who hasn't lost their memories. It's like if you remember a day as rainy and they remember it as sunny, but when you hear them tell the story to someone else, and then you might be like, oh yeah, maybe it was sunny. I think they were right. It's like a common proven thing that people's memories are really unreliable like that. And while you may be satisfied, those aren't your memories, but someone else's. They're fake. No, so that's kind of how the fake memory thing starts to come into play. So, like, but then what about me remembering rescuing Owie from the well or whatever, all that stuff? No one told us that. How did that get all scrambled in their brain? Well, if you really do want to know, you could ask your parents. Parents? Yes. But it seems like your memories are slowly returning, so there's no need to rush. And even if you do or don't remember, what happened already won't change. It's true. Well, we went off topic there, so let's get back to what we were talking about. Right. You're going to tell me who attacked us and took Riku. Oh, yes. Rutu. That person is Manager Ishiuchi. He's the head of security at the security company hired by Nishikata Hospital. I see. He's usually on the 5th floor of the medical ward, right? I mean, it's not like he's not doing his job or anything like that, right? That's it? You're really just telling me the name? What else do you want? That was the deal, right? You don't even know what the deal was because it happened in a different timeline. Well, yeah, but throw me a bone here. Ah, damn it! Ruto. Sorry, I'm just so confused. I came to this town because I wanted to know about the promise I made. I thought that maybe there was something special about it. When I came here, it's something more than just special. Close friends I forgot, a dead girl, a heart disease, friends still with illnesses. Plus things like injustices by the hospital, time leaping. I haven't even solved a thing, but more and more problems just keep popping up. I just don't know what's going on anymore. Even so, everything was fine until now. I always had something to do next, like Riku pointing me in a direction. Even just then, you told me I should go back to Monday, so I did. Now, you don't know what to do? Yes. I really want to help Kakeru and Honoka. And I want to get my memories back too. I really do. But there's just too much at once. Why don't you go and take a walk outside? You should sit down and relax on the bench in the garden. Stare at some of the greenery there. It was either... it might have been Riku or Saki. I think it was Riku who told us that we always used to go and hang out by the garden. So this is like a thing that we do. Which is, it might jog some memories. Your problems won't go away, but you'll have some time to think about it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go and process everything that's happened. Just kind of let it stew, ruminate a little bit. Seems to have been useful in the past. Have time to think about it, huh? Do you mean garden up by the hospital here? I guess there's not a lot of different areas around the town that we have access to, so that would make the most sense. But even if I worry about it, nothing will change. I guess I'll just have to solve things one at a time? Manager Isiuchi, huh? Phew. The weather sure is nice. I should sit down. I end up dozing off on the bench. I thought he was going to get a memory kick. And there's a familiar smell, so both happened. Look at this one, Aratu. It's another nice shot. True. This seems very old. Yeah, but I think it's important words for someone they loved. Like friends and family? Yeah. I see. What are they reading? What note did they find or whatever? Ah, a Chiqui. Hey, Ruto, Aoi, what are you two doing? Oh, hey, Doctor. Take a look at this. A photo? Did you take it with that camera? Yep. I didn't know that you guys had a camera. Well, actually, Aoi. Shh, who did we steal this from? Oh, right. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. We've had this camera for quite a few years now. Oh, I see. We can give you some photos if you want. You can choose ones you like from here. I wonder which one I should pick. Perhaps I'll just take them all because I'm an adult and I can do what I want. And you're just a dumb kid with a stolen camera. You can't tell on me. That looks pretty great. I guess it's the garden here? When was this taken? Oh, that was around 2 weeks ago? Oh, the flower here and the sky in this picture is pretty. When did you take these two? This one's from last week, and this one was last week, or from this week and last week. Seems like a lot of your photos are quite recent. Haratu, what should we do? Don't worry, he's a stupid, senile old man. Look, we also have ones from before, right? Oh, right, this one, from 4 years ago. Haratu and I took it together. Wow, another pretty flower one. Definitely not the same photo at all. Yep, so we'll give you these 4 pictures. Oh, thank you very much. Well now, Aoi, I think it's time for your checkup. The doctor was calling for you. What's another checkup? Well, nothing I can do about it. I'll be going then. See you, Haruto. It's supposed to be an impression of the doctor? Did it look convincing? Kinda. Only kinda. Anyway, take care. Yep, see you later. I kind of missed where the impression was taking place. Well then, Haruto, let's get you back to your room so you can get rested. You have to sleep again? It's so boring. I guess I have to. Well, why don't we go take some pictures out in the garden then? We can do that? That's fine as long as you're with me. Yay! Yay! Sounds nice. Just a place he enjoys being. Just nice, calm, relaxing, serene. The weather is really nice. So sometimes there are, like, it seems to be like there's kind of triggers of smell and, like, dialogue a little bit. Because, no, because I was thinking there was that one memory that started with us startling Saki, and then immediately after that, no, it was the other way. Saki startled us, and immediately after that, we startled Saki. But obviously that happened, like, after the memory thing had come back. Because here, like, the phew and the weather sure is nice is, like, the same exact thing that we said before we fell asleep, right? So, hey, doctor, can I ask you a question? Sure. Aoi and the others, they look very healthy, but they're sick, right? Well, yes, they look fine now, but it's a very scary disease. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Is it true that Aoi's sickness won't get better? I heard them speaking about it. Kind of. It's going to be okay. Us doctors are working to cure it. So that means it can't be cured now? Please tell me. As you say, it's hard to be cured at this point. But in the near future, there'll definitely be a cure. There's a case of a girl with the same sickness as Aoi who received a lung transplant to live a long life. I see. Please tell me more about Aoi's sickness. Maybe next time. By the way, did you get any good snaps? Well, it's not as great compared to the ghost pictures from last time. Then I guess you should take pictures at night. Doctor, do you believe that ghosts are real? I don't believe in them. If they were real, I'd be cursed by now. Why, did you do something bad? Well, not me, but my ancestors, I guess. Then you have nothing to do with it. Yeah, but ghosts are like that. These non-real ghosts that we're none sure if they're real or not, I know distinctly how they are. I see. Weird. Weird indeed. That conversation was more weird than anything, really. I fell asleep. So, we were actually really close back then. What should I do? And why wasn't he more open about how much you knew each other? Wait, that person. They've stood here before. I really don't think they're that exciting of a person, are they? So young, just relaxing on a bench, kid? When I was your age? Well, actually, when I was your age, I used to relax on a bench as well. That's my spot, old man. You get the hell off that bench. That's where I was going to sit. Sir, you were a journalist, right? Oh, you got that right. I was a journalist for over 40 years. Did you ever find anything bad? Of course I have. Countless times. Did you ever find people who might have been doing something bad but had no proof? Oh, yeah, all the time. What did you do in that case, sir? Well, I'd look around a lot and try to collect testimonies. Testimonies, eh? Testiclemonies, okay? Sound delightful. You have to gather evidence from around your target first. Then, what did you do when you couldn't find those evidence? Well, in that case, as a last resort, I'd go and confront them in person. You'd go and meet them directly? Yep, and ask them about it. I mean, if we have the opportunity to try this over and over again, we can really kind of swing for the fences here. Try any bold scheme. Surprisingly, can be the best method against those who did bad things. There were actually quite a few who told me all about it when I met them. Maybe those who were like suffering, like guilty, things like that. Although, I've failed with that approach many more times. Didn't you regret failing then? You know, kid, I've failed many times before, but I've never regretted the actions I've taken, but I regret many of the things I didn't do. Thank you. It's pretty solid advice. Although he doesn't really know what kind of crazy goose chase he just sent a young boy on. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Are you just gonna go... You're not just gonna go confront that guy, right? You're gonna try out some testimonies and things like that first? Where it all starts. But the end of where it all starts. So now, all of a sudden, the game seems to be much more about like an investigative journalism game with time traveling. Things have changed quite a bit from just some sick kids with lost memories. Hard to trace. If I look at how each of these chunks of 3 chapters I've been doing the series in starts and ends, I feel like there's pretty significant, distinct changes that have been happening here, and it can be hard to keep up with for that reason. Jesus. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below. I obviously need to stop recording today because I'm stumbling on my words like crazy. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.